Hey, Toby, you want to make a video about meat? Meat? Let's get the meat. Standing rib roast. Hey, before we get started, please consider supporting this channel by hitting that subscribe button right down there. I'm a home cook and a filmmaker, and I make these videos to share my tips and experiences with you. Okay, we are going to make a standing rib roast. It's not a prime rib because it's not USDA prime beef. In the United States, there are basically three grades of beef. There's USDA prime, USDA choice, and USDA select. This is USDA choice. I got it straight out of the butcher counter. It was on sale for like $4.77 a pound. For instance, USDA prime was $16.99 a pound. And USDA choice is still pretty good. Like, here's the fat marbling. There's still some good fat here, good fat here. USDA prime, there's going to be more speckles of fat. That builds in more flavor, and that's why they charge more for it. And select would be smoother. It would just be that more red meat that you're kind of used to looking at. But choice is really good. This is 4.8 pounds. It is a 2 rib, 1, 2. This is on the small side because we're doing a smaller family Christmas. If you have more people, you would get more ribs. Usually it's 2 people per rib. So well, you can do the math on that. You can buy USDA prime if you want to splurge. You won't be sorry. It's great. But what I did is I took this USDA choice on sale and I invested the savings in this bottle of amaretto. Don't judge me. And because I've got a smaller piece of beef, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it on the reverse sear method. And that is where you start out at a very low heat, about 225, 250. And you just use your instant read thermometer and wait till it gets to about 115, 120 degrees in the center. And the reason I did that is because I have tried the traditional method of 450, 500, and then lower to 350 on these smaller rib roasts, and it just cooks a little unevenly. It seems to be a little overcooked on the outside, a little under in the middle, and you don't really get that good, medium rare to rare all the way through. Anyway, what we're going to do is salt it and put it in the fridge for a couple of days. Today's the 23rd. I'm going to eat it on the 25th. You don't necessarily need to do it this far in advance, but you do want to do it overnight. Just get your kosher salt and find out where it comes out and start salting. You salt it all over, rub it in just a little bit. You want a good coating of salt. What you're doing is, it's a little bit like aging the beef. I mean, steakhouses, they do it for days at a time, so you're not going to do that. But this will help build in a little flavor, a little more tenderness. So, that's it's all salted. Gonna put it on pan. I've got a pan with a, it's a cooling rack, but I'm just gonna use it kind of as a drying rack for the meat. Put it on just like that. Put it back in the fridge. Okay, see you in a couple days. Okay, the roast has been resting for 2 days in the refrigerator. Nice, the dark color. It's dried on the outside, but cold, so you want to bring it up to temperature. A couple hours if you got it. An hour was better than nothing. And then we're going to roast it at 225 in the oven. But first, I'm going to rub it in oil, salt and pepper. Okay, so we take our digital thermometer, we're going to slide it right into the center of this piece of meat. I've done it through the side before. I don't think it's as effective. I think you need to go straight down to the bone and then pull it up to where you're right dead center. We have the oven set to 225 degrees. We have the thermometer in. We're set to go off at 118 degrees. So let's put it in. Start that reverse sear. Okay, now we wait and drink. All right, our timer has gone off. We have hit 118 degrees on the thermometer. So it's time to get it out of the oven, put it on the counter, tent it with foil, turn the oven up to 500 degrees, wait for it to heat up, and then we'll get that sear right at the end, and then we'll carve. Okay. Because we cooked at a relatively low heat, I'm gonna tent the foil while it rests, just to keep the temperature from going too low, and that way when we sear it, we don't have to worry about it like coming up to temperature again. Okay, the oven's at 500. It's time to put it in for the reverse sear. Ooh, feel that heat. Check it after 5 minutes, see how we're doing. Okay, sear time's over. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm gonna move it to the cutting board so I can slice the bones right off and slice it and we eat. Got my handy dandy electric knife. Thank you, Grandpa Blue. That's hot.
Toby, do you smell the meat? Do you smell the meat, Papa? Toby, what is it?
All right, now we got it. That's the ribs. Okay.
Oh man.
So that's the.
Just don't have to feel it that.
Okay.
Or accidentally carve it.
Right. Look at that. It's cooked medium rare all the way through. I'm very happy with this reverse sear. This is what I want. I didn't want that, sometimes you get the gray, that goes down to here and then it's red. And, that's bad. This way you get a nice medium rare roast. So thank you for everybody who put up reverse sear videos. Thank you to Alton Brown. You did the original reverse sear on Good Eats. You're my inspiration. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh my goodness. So happy. So happy. What do you think, Toby?